Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a North Romantic Conflict teacher with over 30 years experience. It is the 8th of the 1st, 2023. Welcome to my quote of the day. So, Happy New Year, people. And how are we today? Well, let's get straight to my quote. One man alone can't defeat the forces of evil, but many good people coming together can. Excellent quote. Harold S. Kirshner. Phenomenal quote, phenomenal quote. And it's very, very true, you know. One man alone can't defeat the forces of evil, but many good people coming together can. And we must remember that. We must remember that. Now, I mean, I know it has been a rocky good few years actually, you know. But I believe, you know, that people, there's a lot of different powers at play here that really don't want us to progress. And I saw this coming years ago. And now it's happening, so it's not really a conspiracy theorist, it's a conspiracy fact because it's actually happened. We were told this long ago that all these calamities were going to happen and so forth. So, you know, this is now time for good people to come together and to stand up. It's no longer a time to be sitting on the fence, getting splinters. It's not a time for you doing this and this. We've got to open up our eyes and open up our ears, and we've got to get involved. You know, we have to get involved, you know. But I would say this, we should be making plans. We should be looking to achieve great things. They want us to be down in the dumps. They want us to be sad. They want us to be worried. They want us to be stressed. All these negative emotions, because this helps their cause, because then we're not going to see their so-called master plan. But there's so many people, so many good people waking up, coming together, pushing back these elites and rogue governments, that it's a beautiful thing that's happening now. And we're witnessing the what we would say the fall of the cabal or the deep state. A lot of things are coming apart, but many positive things are coming together, and there's a lot of positive changes coming in. They want us to believe that, you know, everything's a done deal and that they can bring in this new world order, which will not happen. But it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a struggle, and we can't all just sit on our hands and say, well, there's nothing I can do. And, you know, I'm not powerful. You are powerful. We are all powerful, as this quote says. One man alone can't defeat the forces of evil, but many good people coming together can. And that has been the essence throughout the beginning of time. I mean, we're seeing what's going on in Brazil. Well, they're not showing it much on the news, if anything at all. You have to look to alternative media. That's why I call this media the fake media, fake stream media. They're no longer the media. They're just the sounding puppet of the governments, you know. But what's going on in Brazil now on social media and so forth, which they would love to control, on social media, we're seeing the Brazilian people standing up and coming together. You know, and I've got to be very careful. We no longer have free speech, but I want this video to go out. But the people are pushing back against those elections that didn't go the way it should have gone for the people, because the people voted in a person, and that person, well, basically it was stolen. But anyway, I don't want to say too much about that. It was stolen. So the people are standing up and they are pushing back. I mean, I think the Chilean government want to give them help with special forces to come in and help them, because the police can't handle the massive of crowds, you know, because when the people come together and when you're not listening to the people, this is what's going to happen, and I believe this is happening all around the world. So people are coming together and they've had enough of these governments destroying our economy, destroying our lives, and giving us one roller coaster after another, keeping us busy, keeping us contained, and so forth. Another thing we do have to look out for is, and I've got to be very careful with these words, all I would just say is look it up. 15-minute cities. That's what I'm going to say on that one, because they're locking down people on that. But they want to do certain things. They want to control our movements. They're calling it the environmental plan and so forth. But you know, you've got to look at the essence of what they're saying. They want to control you, your movements. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. But let's go back. But please look that up. But and write to your MPs. But going back to the quote, one man alone can't defeat the forces of evil, but many good people coming together can. Harold S. Kirshner. We can do this, people. We come together. People are coming together all around the world. And like I say, make your plans, set your goals, set your standards, and always have that positive energy of that, you know, things are going to get better if you stand up. Things won't get better if you sit down. Yeah, and if you do this, remember, history repeats itself. Remember what happened to the Jews in Germany and so forth. They never believed that people or human beings could actually do something so evil. But by the time they realized it, it was too late. It was like, oh my God, it was too late. So we've got to nip it in the bud now while we can. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing is written in stone. So let's nip these things in the bud. Push these people back. They're not winning, regardless of what the media is showing us on TV. They are not winning. There's a lot of good things going on in the background. And just remember this, as I've said in many a case, the gold standard. It's coming in. And as for this other thing, they're trying to bring in this digital currency. There's a thing that I was told to me the other day. All banks have to be Basel IV compliant. Compliant. Which means they have to be, whatever they've got in the bank has to be backed by minerals, gold, silver. It has to be backed by something. So this is where you're going to see many banks closing or banks being taken over. But this digital currency, what they're trying to bring in, which will again control your lives and so forth. They're power crazy, but anyway, they want to control your lives. The digital currency isn't Basel IV compliant. So they are dead in the water with it. I'm sure they're going to still try and push it. But this is very, very interesting. It's made me very happy. And this is the work of good people doing their stuff in the background. So let's keep pushing, let's keep working together, and all the good people, we need all of you. Let's all come together and let's make this a phenomenal 2023. And I believe this will be a phenomenal year. Yes, you're going to see some ups and downs, but you're going to see some surprises and all. And what I would just say, stay positive. Look at alternative media than what they're showing us on the news. They're not showing us anything. There's so many things going on around the world. Anyway, on that note, Happy New Year. Keep working hard. All my martial artists, work hard, stay positive, work hard, stay focused, keep your focus. And let's do this. And for my students, remember, this is a competitional year. So we're going to have to work very, very hard. But well done. Happy New Year. Take care and stay blessed.